everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while and it's been a weird ass 2 weeks. I've just literally got back from Footasylum locked in. If you don't know what that is, then I will leave it linked down below and you guys should go check that out. It's basically a little series where 10 of us YouTubers hopped into a house and all of our phones, social media, everything got taken away from us. And I'm back. I made it. And it's so weird because it went so incredibly slow, but so fast at the same time. But I'm really, really missing everyone. So make sure you stay tuned to hear all things gossip, all things like that from me. And if you are new here, hello, hi. You probably came from the Footasylum thing. Please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. So quickly before I hop into this video, I do want to share with you the earrings I have. It's so nice to be out the house and to finally be like dressing up again, full glam, you know. So these earrings are from Luisa. I have 3 pairs. I have these little love earrings I have in now. They have lots of different sustainable jewelry and stuff like that, ranging from $39 to much higher end. So there's literally something for everyone and it's perfect, girls and boys, for this time of year, Christmas lists. So the first pair I grabbed were a smaller ones and they've got like a really dainty little star with a diamond in the middle. I got these for like the everyday sort of wear. And then these ones are slightly more glam but still not too glam. These are like almost the same but a bit bigger, you know, they've got like this little pearl in the middle. And then the final pair I grabbed were the ones I've got in my ear now. My ears do not agree with many metals, but these are perfect for me. I can literally wear them loads and they do not rust. They're sustainable, they are perfect. If you are an earring lover, bougie lover like me, then I would definitely recommend these ones. They've got many different styles to please everyone. You know, we've got the dainty ones and we've got the bougie ones to wear with like a nice chunky necklace and stuff. All jewellery pieces are long lasting, crafted with care. There are no luxury markups and they're starting at $39. So all jewellery is also made with the best noble metals. So if you do want to grab any of their gorgeous pieces, now is the best time because they are currently running a Black Friday sale. I will leave a little link in the description down below so you can check their sales. So while I was gone, my manager was in full swing on my Instagram and stuff, and she did post this little questionnaire thing here so you guys could just enter all of your questions, and she also screenshotted them ready for me for when I come out so I can answer them for you guys. So the first question, and probably one of the most popular ones, was who was your favourite housemate? But honestly, it's crazy how close we all were. V definitely made me laugh the most out of the girls, but me and Becky did have like a lot of conversations, and Eleanor was just really sweet, bless her. She was just so kind. But I'd say V was probably the girl I was closest with in there. Boy wise, I'd say Mike was the best just because he is incredibly funny. He was hilarious. Like, I almost peed every night. So the next question is, will you keep in touch with everyone? And as for now, like, we have only just come out, but we've all said so many times about like reunions and meeting up and collabs and what videos we can all do together. We definitely will meet up. Obviously with lockdown and all this corona stuff, I think it's going to be difficult, but I think definitely in the new year and stuff we're all going to meet up. It's so weird like being at home because it's so quiet to being in there because we all had such big personalities when we were together that there was never like a dull moment. It was never quiet. But yeah, as for now, we have a big locked in WhatsApp group chat and we're all talking in there and stuff. I personally think we'll definitely stay in touch. Maybe a few won't, maybe, you know, it won't work out, but I think we will. I think we're all pretty close. We literally became like a little family in there. So the next question is, how did you find it having 2 weeks away from social media? So the social media thing in itself and like not having my phone in itself, I was okay with, but things like not speaking to my family, not even being able to see like their face or speak to them or anything like that, I definitely struggled with, just because we had no idea what was going on past those 4 walls. But like Instagram, Snapchat and social media in itself, you know, I didn't have a time where I was like, oh my god, I need it. And there wasn't really any time when I was like, oh, I need my phone. It was more just like the lack of contact with, you know, like my boyfriend, my family and stuff like that was really difficult. The next question is, would you do it again? I would 100% do it again, especially knowing now that I was able to do it, because going in there I was so unsure. You know, my head was like, am I going to do it? Like, am I going to really struggle? But now knowing that I did it and looking back, it was so fun. I would definitely do it again at like any given any given moment I would do it again because it was such a great experience. But when you were actually in there, it did feel like it was really, really dragging. But now I feel like I literally blinked and it was gone, over with. What was your least favourite thing about your experience? Obviously the down days, there wasn't many down days. I probably had like 2 days which weren't great. Actually, I think it was in the same day. The day where JMX left, I was already having a bit of a wobble that day, you know, like that was my first little wobble. We all had them in there. That was sort of my down day, and then obviously JMX left, which was really, really sad and was a shock to all of us. Like I didn't know he was going, and I didn't expect it either. And then obviously Jackmate came in, and which I thought, you know, it would be fine, everything's going to be fine, and there was nothing to worry about. So that was in my head. I was thinking, yeah, it's going to be fine. And then he came in and that wasn't the case at all. And I just felt like I wasn't in a good mood that day, and I was having quite a down day. So yeah, that definitely didn't help. But that was probably the only day where I had like a slight blip, and like the worst part of my experience was nothing in particular, but like that day as a whole just was a bit of a pants day. What was your favourite memory in that? So that honestly, every day it just got funnier and funnier, but especially once we were all in bed in the evenings, all just sat there, we'd play like Mafia, Hot Potato and different games like that. That was probably my favourite time of the day. Everyone was just so funny. It's honestly like we got on them stairs and we were just drunk in our minds because everything was 10 times funnier when we were sat in that bedroom. So that was definitely like my favourite time of the day. My favourite memory is definitely just playing the games, laughing, the challenges, and like making obviously really good friendships. When you're there for 24 hours a day for 2 weeks with all these people, I can't even describe like how close you become with these people. You see on Love Island and stuff, like people leave after 2 weeks and everyone's sad and you're like, why are you crying? You've known this person a whole 2 weeks. But now I know why. Like, it's crazy how close you all become, and as soon as one person leaves, like, you can feel it. It just feels weird. The next question is, how did you find the bathroom situation? I don't know if you mean like because there was 2 bathrooms, but we all sort of got up at like different times. Like V was up first and we'd all sort of be awake but asleep. Like we would just chill out and then we'd kind of like watch the person before go, and then we'd get up and go, and then so it wasn't like we'd all wake up at say 9 o'clock and we'd all wait for the shower, because we'd literally be waiting for 3 hours to get us all in the shower. So we all sort of like actually got out of bed at staggered times, so that was fine. The bathroom situation, like going to the toilet and everything, was fine also. Obviously there's a door and a lock, so it's private. So yeah, that didn't like bother me at all. Someone said, can't believe you had to do bash like that. Honestly, the roast battle was so funny. We were all like saying how much we wanted to do one. There was a lot in there, even things that Bash said to me that weren't kept in. So it kind of looks really savage what I said to him. But, you know, that's what a roast battle's about. He was totally fine with it. Me and Bash were really close in the house. Like, it was honestly fine. It was more about, like, the bike situation, the paramedic coming in for him, bless him, rather than, like, his appearance. It was a roast battle, you know, we were there to be roasted. We all love each other and we all knew it was jokes. There was a lot which wasn't kept in. Don't take it to heart. Bash was absolutely fine with it. He also was savage to me. But yeah, all love to Bash. Someone said, was there any beef we didn't see on cameras? There was no, like, beef. Obviously, if there was stuff in the house, it would have 100% been kept in because it was just natural and stuff, but there was not really a time where any of us had an argument. We all just got on so well. There was so much to talk about, and there was never a time where we, you know, had drama. Maybe like little things were said in the storeroom by some people, but there was never like confrontational drama or anything like that. Somebody said, how do you feel about being on camera all the time? Obviously this was one of my main concerns going in there, because obviously my Instagram is all photos, you know, I choose it, I take loads, it's my angle. You know, I'm always got makeup on, whereas in the house there was times where I didn't have any makeup on, all the bad angles, all angles, everything like that. So I did know in my head, you know, it's not going to be as sweet and sailing as when I edit these videos and like my pictures I put up, just because they're not chosen by me. That's what you sign up for, like this is the real me, like you all got to watch that. So there's nothing that I really like worried about, but to be honest, half the time I did forget the camera's around, hence why this happened.
Oh, I've just farted, I'm so sorry.
She's oh!
Can you smell it?
Wheezy, that's disgusting.
I can't, yeah.
But that's me, like I'm not a serious person. There was a lot of stuff that wasn't kept in, which in the first few episodes I have watched, and I feel like there wasn't much of me kept in those few episodes. But yeah, overall I really enjoyed the experience, and the cameras weren't really an issue for me. So someone said, did you know the time? We didn't know what the time was, which kind of made the days feel a bit longer, because we were like, is it 4 o'clock, is it 9 o'clock? And it got dark really early, so we were like, is it bedtime? And then it wasn't. We sort of kind of figured out a way to roughly know the time, because Nadim and Sharky actually had like different times in the day that they had to pray. They had to like go into the storeroom and obviously do their prayer and stuff. So we did sort of know roughly when it was like midday, when it was like 4:30. But that was about it really. We didn't really know exactly what time it was, and it was more them knowing rather than us knowing. Because obviously they had to know. But yeah, other than that, it was fine really. We just sort of gave up like wondering what the time was, and we just went with it. Someone said, okay, but will you collab with Bambino Becky? 100%, like we've already spoke about this. Like I want to go onto one of her Strong Ones episodes. If you've not seen them already, then check those out. And then I'll also do like a say it or shot it or something for my channel. But yeah, I'm definitely looking to go down there once lockdown's over to film with her, because she's really funny, and we do sort of like bounce off each other, which is really good. So make sure you stay tuned for those sort of videos. Someone said, did you ever think about leaving? There wasn't really any time where I was like, I need to leave now. Obviously there were times where we were like, oh, I would do to be home, but there was never a time where I was like, I'm going to pack, I'm gonna go home. Obviously there was really difficult times where you're thinking about home and like obviously my boyfriend and stuff, but I was always thinking like it's gonna be so worth it, like I'll literally hate myself if I left. Someone said, what was the first thing you did when you got home? I cannot tell you how much I missed my dogs, Gigi and Bear. Like I cried when I saw them. I can't even explain the love I have for those dogs. Obviously I was super excited to see them, my parents, my family, my brother, and obviously speaking to my boyfriend was one of the first things I did when I got in the car. But yeah, it was such a weird feeling. Like I got my phone given to me in the car. Obviously I had like a 3.5 hour journey home, so they gave me my phone and I was sat like this for a good 5 minutes, like stuck on here. I was like, what is my password? But I finally got onto my phone, and the first thing I did was didn't even check any of my social medias. I just texted my mum, I'm on my way home, text my boyfriend and things like that, and it was the best feeling ever. Like it just made the whole experience feel so worth it. So let's have a look what else we've got. Someone asked who my charity was. I actually had a few, but they were all animal charities. I'm honestly like the biggest animal lover. They didn't keep many things on the camera, but there was so many times in the house where like I literally rescued little bugs and stuff. Like the boys were trying to swat a moth and I caught it and like set it free outside. I'm just a weirdo when it comes to stuff like that. But I did have my heart set for an animal charity, either like the RSPCA, and I did have some like littler ones written down which I follow from like Morocco and Tangier, like stuff like that. I don't know if you know any of them. I will leave a few of the charities which I had in mind down below if you want to check them out. But they're just like Instagram pages from charities. There's this lovely woman that does like a little sanctuary in Tangier, and I really want to go there for a few weeks and just help out, help rescue the animals, like obviously help pay for their medication and stuff they need and stuff like that. So that was what my heart was set on in there. If you've not completed the series yet, then click off this video now. I just want to say a huge congratulations to Nadim and Mike. They honestly deserve to win that so much. They were on it every single day, and obviously breast cancer charities and the Yemen charity, loved that from them. But honestly them two was such a pair. They were so funny. You know, Nadim had some down days in the house, but he was always like, he always tried to be super positive. And yeah, both of the charities are super important to them, and we were all winners, and whoever won, you know, it was going to something important to them. So it was just so nice to see people actually win, and like be emotional about giving over the money to their chosen charity. So a huge congratulations to them two for winning. And I miss you all already. It's crazy, like it's so weird being at home because it's so quiet without everyone. But hopefully we get a little reunion in soon if any of you are watching. But thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you want like any other videos related to this, like reacting to my best bits or reacting to hate comments, because there's plenty of those. If you do want to grab any of the Ana Luisa super bougie little jewellery pieces, then I will link that down below. They are currently running a Black Friday sale, so make sure you hop over and check out the discounts and pop some in your basket for Christmas time for friends and family. It's a perfect little gift. Comes in like lovely little gift bags and stuff. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Please hit the bell to be notified every time I upload a new video, and also subscribe if you haven't already. If you're new here, I hope you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned. I will see you guys next time very soon with another interesting video.